no, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Graham, and together we are the Woolly Cod Wanderers. Good morning, and welcome to another campervan weekend. Right, we'll show you what we've been up to. We've created this little top box on this side, which is above, which is going to be our gas hob. So basically we've used the 2B1 frame, which has gone into the side of the main body here, and then obviously just a bit of tug and groove to finish it off. We've also put this piece of ply underneath, which we've now got the light fitted to. However, we're unsure whether we're going to leave this like this or paint that, so we need to think about that. But that's that bit we've got done. And then we come along here and we've put this small shelf along this wall here. Now what that is, the base of is a 3B1 pine board, which has had to be mited at the angle so because of the shape of the roof. So that's been glued and screwed to there. And then this is an old piece of softwood skirting board that I had. So I've started to shape it the way we want. And again, that's been glued and screwed along to here. But obviously we need then to put the end piece on to complete the small shelf. And we still need to look at boxing this bit here off. And obviously we still got this section that I need to work out how we're going to actually finish that off. So that's that bit on there. And then on this side of the van, we need to look at putting the ply board on and obviously cutting the shape for all the lights to go on and for the spots to be fitted. But because I'm not certain whether I'm going to paint that or not, we need to make a decision on if I'm going to paint that. If I'm going to paint that, then what I'd rather do is get the boards cut to shape with the holes and whatever I need in, and then that painted before we fit it up, and then that's finished. But once we've got those few things done in the main body now of the camper van, we're just about finished. We just then need to sand all the wood down and then put the Osmo oil, is it the Osmo oil, Jane? Yeah, and then coat it all in Osmo oil. Once that's done, we can then look at putting the sink, the fridge and the hob in. So then we're not far off, are we? Getting exciting, isn't it? Anyway, we've also been doing a little bit in the bathroom. So if you want to come and have a look, and we'll show you what we've been doing in there. Right, so this is our wardrobe area in the bathroom. So the top section is going to be our wardrobe. We're going to have two doors on here, and obviously this area will be tongue and groove to the top. We're probably going to put 3 shelves in. On how I'm going to do it, not 100% certain yet, because obviously it's just onto a thin piece of ply at the back, so I don't know. We'll sort that out. Then we come to this level, which is just like a little tabletop, I suppose, area. But this is just the offcut of the worktop. So I'll put a piece here, but obviously I've had to just patch in there, so that'll need a filler sanding, and obviously it all needs shaping. But this at the moment is just purely the framework of it. And then if you come to the front edge of the van here, you'll see that we've got this area. Well, this is for the gas bottle. So this is the gas bottle cupboard. I've done a little pilot hole in the bottom to make sure that we're clear underneath the vehicle, so we can put the dropout vent in. Then obviously the gas bottle will go in there. We have a couple of brackets that will fit onto the back wall to hold the gas bottle secure. Then obviously we'll make a door front for it, and then that's your gas area that you only enter via that area. We've also then got this little storage bit down the side here, which we've left because that'll be handy for like your deck chairs and things like that, you know, into there. And then as we come up here, we've got what I suppose you could call a mini garage. So it's like, you know, fold up barbecues or ramps or anything that you need, so hopefully that can be utilised there. Then as I say, if you come round to this side of it, you can see this is just the side of the gas bottle cupboard. So obviously this will all be tongue and grooved up to the top and tidied up. Then you come over to here, and we've got a little cupboard here with a shelf, obviously storage on the bottom. But as you'll notice, there's a gap down here, and this area here is purely for when we haven't got the table in use and we need to store it. The table can slide in here, and maybe other bits and bobs, but we'll see how we utilise that when we go on. Right, now after that was the shower area. Now this is the shower tray. Now I don't know if I remember telling you that we're looking at cutting the corner off so that we could bring this as far over as possible so that it's flush with the floor. So what we've done is we've cut this corner off, which allows it to sit into there. And then on the bottom of this, because it's slightly raised in the centre of the tray, it's a bit of old yoga matting that's been glued onto the back of there to take up that bit. I'll move that out of the way. So you can see we've got the basic frame in here which will hold the shower tray. But then you'll also notice we've done a hole here. It's larger here to allow for the base of the sink bit. Then it drops through for a pipe hole. So that's all been treated with primer. So it just needs to be painted now. Then we come on to this other side and you'll see a small little hole here. And this is just your depth of your pipe. Because here, what we're going to have is from underneath here will be the waste pipe coming from the sink, and we're also going to have a small sink in this area, and that excuse me, a small little hand basin. So the waste pipe that comes down from there, we're going to meet up here and drop through this hole in one, and then obviously the waste pipe from the shower area will meet that. So you're going 2 to 1 under and then the 2 back to 1, because we've been and got ourselves a wastewater tank, which is where all these pipes will feed, and we'll show you that now. Right, if you watch Greg Virgo, because he has a Sprinter, and he ordered the tanks, the wastewater and the freshwater tanks, and got them both fitted underneath. And it's shown a link on it. Well, I went to that link, and because we're only looking at wastewater, the wastewater tank normally runs down the side. But we've got what, if you're buying the full kit, would be your freshwater tank, which is this one here. So it goes with this to the bottom, and obviously that would be your wastewater coming from that to a tap, and the cables, the waste tanks, the waste pipes, sorry I should say, that I was referring to from the sinks, will all come together and go into one into here. So this is then mounted across the back of your axle there underneath. So we've got all the gear for this to be fitted to. So obviously we'll have our wastewater, which goes into, I think it's a 70 litre tank. So that's what's going to be fitted underneath, where all our wastewater will go to. Right, reference the back doors. Originally we were going to look at tongue and grooving them all and giving that, keep that wood look going through here. However, because this wall's going to be that plastic washable, what are they called, Jim? Plastic, well, it's plastic boarding, isn't it, that you have in shower areas. And because that's going on here, and this is still, when this door's shut in a way, is part of your shower, although there will be a curtain round here, we've decided that when we got the van, originally it had 2 full sheets of white, is it fiberglass the word, Jane? Yeah, the fiberglass boards, white ones. So Jane's going to have a good old go trying to clean them up, and then we're going to just put those back on, because they cover the full door, and obviously it's keeping that white plasticky look, you know what I mean, which comes off here onto the walls. And not only that, when we were at Camp Quirky, we all started doing sticker swaps. We haven't got any stickers yet, but we will be getting some. And what we thought is, if these were just the white boards, it's going to be so easier to put all the different stickers on. So we're looking at this door and the other door. Over a period of time, we'll have all our stickers on of different YouTubers and what have you. So a little bit of history building up on the doors. So that's what we're going to do with them. So we're going to use just self-tapping bolts, put back on there, put them on, and then it's our sticker wall.